The field is so competitive that you can never just sit and relax, you know.
Oh, they got a problem here. What's going on? Disaster then for Joe Roberts.
Qatar race was kind of like a warm-up for the podium I got in Brno. I felt I should have got the podium or even the win, actually, in Qatar. When you're at that stage, it's really just about finding those little things that help you take you to the next level. You need a good mental state to go into the weekends, and I think John's helped me a lot with that.
And you got the whole UK behind you, as well as America. They love you. Come on, Joe.
Yeah, we came away with a 10th and a 12th, and I think both races I had the potential to be in the top 5. Let's say like a successful weekend, considering I didn't know what to expect at that place. If I'm honest, I was expecting more in Misano. I went there thinking I was going to do something similar, and I hadn't been there for like a year, and I remember when I started walking the track, I was like, oh, actually, this track's a lot harder than I remember, you know. And even the first laps on the track, I didn't feel very comfortable.
Joe Roberts was struggling outside the top 20. Side on the... Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
In Misano was a big crash, and, you know, unfortunately, a little bit of a setback, but at the end of the day, I mean, he had went pretty much majority of the season without crashing. And, you know, in a championship like this, you know, with it being so competitive, you have to find those limits at some time. And, you know, unfortunately, finding that limit means going over it sometimes to have a crash. And so, you know, it played with him a little bit mentally. Wasn't a huge injury, wasn't any broken bones or anything like that. So it was just a matter of, once again, rebuilding that confidence, getting his mental strength back.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard, man. When you're really down, you have to believe it.
From Austria GP, there I see the difference. And Barcelona as well, we had some Friday not perfect, but then he was able to come back.
The field is so competitive that you can never just sit and relax, you know. I definitely know I have it within me to be a top rider and be up at the front. If you've never done it, it's really hard to believe if you can or not, but I mean, you have to. That's the way that this works. You have to believe it. Barcelona was actually really cool for me because we started, I think after the first day, we were like 23rd in the combined standings. We worked just super hard as a team. You know, I was like first in Q1, but by a good margin. And in Q2, kind of made a couple mistakes, so I didn't get exactly the lap that I wanted, but we started 7th. So 23rd to 7th is really not bad.
Away we go. Decent start from pole for Luca Marini. Joe Roberts has got some good speed early on as well. He's just gone past Dixon, and now he's gone through on Enea Bastianini as well. Yeah, Roberts getting his elbows out. He's made a couple of aggressive moves already so far at the start of this race, and Joe Roberts did he on the grid, said to Simon Crafar. Feels like he could fight for the podium. Been an excellent 50th Grand Prix so far in his career for Joe Roberts. Just what he would have wanted, a return to the top 6. Joe Roberts, outstanding ride. 5th place was just right in front of him, but 5th will do. Big smile. He loved every minute of that.
In the race, I felt strong. I made some awesome passes, you know, passing guys that battling for the championship right now. So it was kind of a nice confidence booster for sure.
Everyone can already start high on Friday and then go down by Sunday. But it's another thing starting low Friday, but working your way up to get in the top on Sunday. And so that was a really strong weekend for Joe mentally.
From Barcelona to Le Mans, all I did every single day was just visualize myself pole position and win. That's all I said to myself every single day. I told my crew chief before the session started, I said, hey, you know, this one's for you. That's how confident I felt about getting pole.
Joe Roberts, 10th in the World Championship this weekend. He's got that speed that he had.
Yeah, I got out there and it was just like too much people around me. It was getting like, I have to ride by myself. I have to get into that zone. And I think I got the pole position with like 30 seconds to go or something. So that was pretty sweet. To say that I was going to do it and then I did it, that's something that I think is a whole new step for me.
He does it! He does it! It's a 36.256. It's not an all-time lap record, but it's pole position. Brilliant lap by Joe Roberts.
Yeah, come on! And he can win it tomorrow.
When I said to you guys I was going to win it, I really meant it. That was what I was going for. And then obviously disaster struck.
We have no time, we have no time. We have to do the tire. We have to do the tire, guys. No, stay with the spring.
They got a problem here. What's going on?
What's going on here with the poleman's motorcycle?
A technical issue with the chain tensioner in the rear tire that was not going on.
Yeah, that's unacceptable, man. They didn't finish their work in time, so he's off the grid. You know, when you have something like that happen, when you know it's not your fault, you really can kind of let the anger get the better of you. But, you know, he was able to channel that anger into motivation.
I still thought when I got taken off the grid that I could still win the race. You know, that's how determined I was.
Good to see that Joe Roberts is out, but he cannot now start from pole position.
It will be the back of the grid.
Well, they're starting the race. They're starting the race and Joe Roberts is coming round. What is going on? What's happening?
There is Joe Roberts then in this race, finally.
Here he is about to go through on Bo Bensnyder, who just had a moment.
And now Roberts about to attack Enea Bastianini, and the attack is made. Joe Roberts goes up into 12th place.
Joe Roberts is now up into 8th place. I think that's as far as he can go because there's 6 seconds up the road now to Fabio Di Gianantonio. He made up 6 seconds in just a couple of laps.
I was motivated. I was determined. I was just looking to prove something, you know. That was my race to show it, to show something, and I wanted to, so.
From where he was and the way the start, it's been an absolutely brilliant fight back through the pack then for Joe Roberts, 6th place.
Where he just picked them off one by one, didn't lose his head, he didn't crash, obviously, and he just kept his head down and started picking them off. That, from a rider's standpoint, can be a huge thing for your mental confidence and just your mental strength for the rest of your career, even.
Roberts is down! He's gone down!
Today we have told that the next year maybe you will ride for Ital Grand Team.
I wish him all the best.
Huge change in Joe's.
Heavily linked right now to a move into MotoGP with Aprilia.